Lanterns.
You said you'd come. Now let's hope you're not too late.
What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with another video on the Justice League movie, which we are now getting really close to. It is now September. It comes out in November, and regardless to the reshoots, what's been changed and what hasn't been changed, what's in and what's out, the question still remains: is the Green Lantern going to be in the Justice League movie? So at Comic-Con, we had a trailer where Steppenwolf said no more lanterns, and then we had the ending bit where Alfred said he'd say you come, or something on them lines. But there's one thing that's been bugging me: if Green Lantern is inside the Justice League movie, why hasn't anyone seen who he is? I know studios sometimes can keep secrets, but this is Warner Brothers, guys. It's really hard to keep a big secret like this. So if Green Lantern is in fact in the movie, how are they keeping this a secret from everyone? You know, with the power of the internet and social media, everything leaks on Reddit. How are they keeping this Green Lantern a mystery? To me, it's looking more and more likely that the chances of Green Lantern, Hal Jordan, John Stewart, a variation of one of the Green Lantern Corps, it's not looking very likely that we will be getting Green Lantern directly in the movie. I think there will be some kind of storytelling in terms of what happened to the Green Lanterns, or else it would be a bit pointless of the voiceover of Steppenwolf dramatically saying no lanterns if we don't find out what's happened to them. We know we're getting a movie in 2020, but if Green Lantern is going to be in the Justice League movie, who would you actually cast as Green Lantern? Armie Hammer was rumoured over a year ago. Mr. Henry Cavill was even teasing it. Henry Cavill has been teasing Green Lantern all the way through the kind of waiting period to find out who's actually going to be in the Justice League movie. So it's really bugging me as to why there's been so many teasers. I mean, if you go through Henry Cavill's Instagram or Twitter, I know it's a bit stalkerish, but he made a post when he's got a massive sledgehammer, he's working out in the gym. This is when his knee was injured, and right at the end of the post it says, "I've got to make sure that I'm bigger than Green Lantern." Wait, what? So why would you have someone who is playing Superman, who's been in the Man of Steel, been in Batman vs Superman, he's pinnacle to Zack Snyder's vision, constantly teasing Green Lantern if he's not actually going to be making an appearance in the Justice League movie? It does not make any sense to me why he would tease that he could be in it. Because obviously we know we had the Ryan Reynolds version of Green Lantern that absolutely flopped. But I think Armie Hammer would actually be a pretty cool pick if they're going to go for Hal Jordan. I've been putting Tyree Gibson, who is in the Fast and Furious series, as John Stewart in a lot of my thumbnails, as I think it's a really cool image. But I think if we are going to get some kind of Green Lantern inside the Justice League movie, I hope it would be both of them. I hope there's some kind of tease that even if we don't get Green Lantern, the ring goes to find someone and we're left on some kind of cliffhanger. But this isn't Marvel, and DC don't really do cliffhangers, do they? So I want to know, guys, who would you cast for Green Lantern, and what are the chances you actually think Green Lantern will be in a movie? I'm pretty sure it's 50-50, as Mr. Henry Cavill has been teasing it all summer long. So another massive topic point in my Justice League videos and in the Justice League DC Extended Youth fans is Darkseid going to appear in the Justice League movie. Now, I can see exactly where people are coming from. Why don't they just do the Thanos 12,000 million year build-up to the big bad, because obviously there will be bigger bads, there will be the new gods when obviously the Darkseid kind of storyline's over. So I think it would be a good idea if there is a massive Darkseid tease towards the end of the movie. I think it would be a good move if they have Steppenwolf refer to someone being higher than him, his master. Obviously the Mother Box storyline is linked with Darkseid, so I think it would be more strange if we don't get some kind of Darkseid tease in the Justice League movie. If I'm quite honest, guys, I'd actually prefer Darkseid not to be in it, but at the same time, I understand it's not a 2-part movie, it's an origin Justice League movie, so Darkseid could appear somewhere without overshadowing the main villain. I mean, I read something today on Reddit. I don't think it's like legit, but it would be quite cool if Steppenwolf was to say to Wonder Woman's mother, would say, the gods may protect you, but the gods are scared of me. I think the way that he's being built up is pretty good. And if the reshoots did change anything, I think it'd be a good idea if they made Steppenwolf more of like a kind of impactive kind of villain, rather than having him being like under Darkseid, having been the main villain, and then right at the end kind of, I don't know, Darkseid kills him when he goes back to Apocalypse. I think something like that would be quite cool. So I've got a question for you Justice League heads. Is Green Lantern going to appear? If so, what are the chances? I think it's 50-50. Who would you cast as either John Stewart or Green Lantern? I am going to be doing a kind of Green Lantern casting video, and how the kind of who will be the villain for the Green Lantern movie that comes out in 2020. So at some point, maybe this week, maybe later. And do you think Darkseid needs to be in the Justice League movie? Because again, to my knowledge, let me know in the comment box down below, guys. If I'm wrong, they have not casted Darkseid, and I understand it's really hard for studios to keep people that work for the studios, even though they have to sign something saying they're not going to release any details. It's really, really hard to keep things like this away from the general public. I know we've got the social bloggers who kind of clickbait everyone, but I'm on about the real media, like Entertainment Weekly, like Forbes magazine, actual kind of proper credited sources. It's really hard to keep stuff away from them, as people are always trying to ruin things. But it's just strange. We've not had any casting calls for Green Lantern. We've not had any rumours, except for when Henry Cavill kept teasing Green Lantern coming in. So guys, let me know them questions, the answers to them questions down below. It would be awesome. I'm loving all the support I'm getting on these GL videos. That Superman Funko Pop Justice League giveaway will be rolling right to the end of the month. So all you got to do is comment how you think Superman will return in the Justice League movie in that video, and I will leave a card right at the end, and then one rolling through the video, so you don't miss it, because I think it'd be cool if we get loads of people commenting about how they think Superman will be coming to the Justice League movie. And also guys, I do want to know something else. Do you think anyone else could appear? Because I've had a lot of comments about, is Green Arrow going to appear? Is Martian Manhunter going to appear? Shazam, is Shazam going to appear? Because the scene where Alfred's talking to someone, people say it's Green Lantern, people say it's Superman, people say it's Green Arrow, people say it's Shazam. I've even heard people say it's Hawkman. I mean, I don't understand why Hawkman would be in it. I understand like the Martian Manhunter and Green Arrow, because obviously the Justice League is pretty huge when you think about it. If you actually like read the Justice League comics or watch Justice League animated series, there are a lot of members they could pull from. I just think it'd be quite interesting to see who you actually think they could be cameo rolling inside the Justice League movie, because I think the cameo roles would be much easier to keep like to themselves, rather than actually if someone like Green Lantern came into it, it would be a massive kind of talking point. It would be a massive part of the scene where actually someone from Unite the Seven, I believe, would be like, oh my god, they're actually doing it. And the fact that Green Lantern was at he actually was at Comic-Con, but not physically there, but the Green Lantern was actually on the DC universe kind of artwork that he had that spread across the whole Hall. I think it was Hall 7 that they did it in, the Warner Bros. one. So guys, I know this video has been a bit longer than normal, but I just want to know what you guys are feeling. This isn't really a theory, it's just kind of questioning about whether Green Lantern will actually appear inside the Justice League movie. I've been Warstu. This has been a video on will Green Lantern and will and Darkseid appear inside the first Justice League movie. Please like, subscribe and comment, guys. We're nearly up to 4,000 subscribers, which is awesome, guys. It's so cool. And let's try and get this video up to 57 likes if we can, and maybe 40 comments. That would be cool in the space of 2 days. If you've made it this far, thanks for listening to a 10-minute video, guys. Please like, subscribe and comment if you want to, as that would be cool. And I will catch you in another video, guys, very soon. Catch ya later.